welcome to No Enemies Here, where you get your news. Your news. And it's big. Hold on, let me lower my camera here a bit, for God's sake there. Yeah. And the reason why I say it's your news. Now, I got a comment from a subscriber, which is greatly appreciated, and he or she gave me their opinion saying I should just do my news, meaning that I shouldn't have any contributors on the show featuring their channels. Well, I want it to be the people's channel, okay? I'm doing the war news, but I want it to be all-inclusive, and I want the people to participate. I want it. For me, it's a family thing. It's a club. You know what I mean? It's an exclusive club, no girls allowed type thing. I'm just joking. It's fun for me, and it's fun for me to have other people participating in this. And also, like I said, my face is not on the show all the time. Look, I mean, I'm not the prettiest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I wanted to go. So, subscriber who opined, I'm sorry you feel that way. I know the show was 1 hour and 20 minutes. I wish it was longer, actually, but in different segments. I don't know how to do it other than having the different segments, but I'd love it to be like the Dice Tower type thing, but all war game related, you know? If I had subscribers who are willing to give their time in terms of, Ricardo gives us time, all the other subscribers give their time, like Wojennik, like KilRoy, Meandering Mike, Seek Out and Play, Centurion's Review. They all give their time and they talk about their channel, which is fantastic. That's what I want. Man, if I had a group of people, that's wishful thinking. If I had a group of people, some of them just doing like miniatures, and some of them doing just like video war games, and some of them just doing that would be fantastic. I'm always going to be the anchor man. I enjoy doing that, and I would be the part of the news. You understand? But all this other stuff, miniatures, painting, whatever it is, and that, it'd be fun to have, you know? But that's neither here nor there. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, the big news for me is the No Enemies Here Grognard of the Year. I have a video on my channel just for that. Post your stuff there. It's completely, how do you say it, neutral. It's, everybody can see all the votes. So I'm not messing with the votes. It's completely, what's that word I'm trying to find? Invisible. Neutral. Nah. I'm in one of those moods where it's ADD. Salute. Salve. It doesn't come to me. But vote. It's happening now. I'm gonna kill it. December 31st. I'm killing it. So vote. Vote for your favorite person. I know Meandering Mike asked me to clarify, and he's right. So you can vote for a company, a person, a publisher, anything that you want to be Grognard of the Year pertaining to, well, war games, you know? And there's the big question, what is a war game? Please stop. Stop. Stop it. Yeah, so vote. I'm gonna kill it December 31st, and I shall tally the votes, and when I'm damn good and ready, I shall proclaim the new enemies here, Grognard of the year, of which we've had ARDWULF last year, the year before that Jim Ozarski, the year before that the Player's Aid, the year before that, if I'm not mistaken, STUKAJOE. So I think this is 4 years running. Holy moly. I wish I had a prize to give out. I don't. I thought I was gonna. I don't. I just don't have the bucks. You know what I'm saying? Everything's more expensive these days. And every time I buy something at the kiosk, or as we call it here, the dépanneur, I always get a TD bank notice saying that you are over your limit. Please put in some money before, you're screwed. Every time. Hey, I'm like everybody else. Obviously. And we have also, where did I see that and where did I put it? We have, I know Lock and Load is having a big sale, and I slapped it in a folder. And do I know where it is? No. Je ne sais pas. You thought I was going to say je ne sais quoi. That's not the same thing. Is this it? No, it's not. Well, Lock and Load is having a huge sale. Huh? And, oh, I'm gonna get it on my Lock and Load. Okay, it's having a Christmas sale and ends December 19th, 2022. Up to 40% off, and the sale code is Santa22. Starts December 7th, which it has already begun. And it says use sales code at checkout, Santa22. Receive up to 40% off on selected products. And World at War 85, Blood and Fury late pledges now available. The Blood and Fury, that's with the OG, the original Grognard. Love that picture. He's a Panzer commander. It's great. This is great. And that's it. That's it. So other than that, we have a show happening here. It's nice, and there's some segments that I'm gonna be showing you, like the World War II veterans and all that. This is stuff that I like, that I think you might like, and the small movie shots, like whatever, creature features, and you might like, maybe somebody's crazy like me, whatever, And I've almost also got my smoking room. Yep, my pipe smoking room is all gyprocked, all of it, or sheetrock, as you Americans call it. It's all sheetrocked, and I've got my fan up there, not my fan, my sucking fan. It's like a big bathroom fan, but a little bit more industrial, a little bit more noisy. But let me tell you something, you ain't gonna smell any smoke when you walk into that smoking room. That's how wicked this is, and that's what I wanted. And I'm gonna be filming sometimes from there just to make things different, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, look, Wojennik's in the house, Meandering Mike's in the house, and don't forget Grognard of the Year. I'm gonna be playing that video here now for you to go on the video on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and vote on that video. Don't vote here, vote on that video. Capiche? Be nice, have a great day. On Simple History, learn history in no time. 4 videos. The man who survived 2 tactical nukes. Strange stories of World War II. Also, savage war crimes. I watched this one. This one was 40 minutes long, and I think there's 3 or 4 different segments, and they're all horrible. Also, medieval weapons and armor used in World War I, and America versus Australia in World War II. One of the segments I was talking about is the Remember World War II with Rishi Sharma. This is World War II Air Force veteran relives, and that's horrible, relives the time he was attacked by a huge group of ME-109s piloted by kids. Now, you look at this guy, and he's grandpa, right? This guy at one point was more badass than 99% of us. Maybe 80%, because some veterans might be watching this show. I don't know, but I'm just saying. So I have the utmost respect and admiration for soldiers as such. And what can I say? You look at an old man, this guy, he was bad at one time. He had no choice. And all that down in World War II with the Rishi Sharma, right? Hairbrained Games, Timmy, has 2 videos this week. Hairbrained Games, Week in Games 2022. Also, his game review segment called Challengers. Look, I like the guy, okay? I like playing stupid games too, and he does. And he's a grognard, alright? That's the way it is. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR has 3 videos this week. Unboxing Guadalcanal War Diary 2022. Also unboxing La Bataille. He calls it Labat. This is Labat. Labat. This is Labat, Artie. La Bataille is something else. A Labat's a beer and a family name. For God's sakes, get it right. He's unboxing La Bataille de Quatre Bras. Clash of Arms 2005 2nd edition. Also Wargaming Storage 12. Baggy solutions with La Bataille de Quatre Bras and... yeah. ... What can I say? Next time he says Labat's, I'm gonna be taking a sip of the beer. Chin chin. This is commercial Canadian beer. Or commercial Quebecois beer. Nothing special. I know you're saying, my God, he's drinking swill. Yeah, I'm drinking swill. Alright? I don't feel like having a loaf of bread. I'm sorry. For God's sakes. On Total War Battles, I think there's a new channel I just found. High Elves versus Chaos Warriors. Battle of Ultan Cinematic Battle. I don't know what it's about, but it looks like a lot of fun. That wonderful channel that is Legendary Tactics. We have 4 videos. Raiders of the North Sea. How to beat Phil the Treasure. And Military Bunker Board Games Hypothetical with special guest The Discriminating Gamer. And I watched that and Cody's great. And B-17 Queen of the Skies playthrough Mission 3 Avalon Hills Classic solo board game. And Labyrinth War on Terror playthrough as the US mission accomplished is the mission. Hey, look at that lady. How pretty is she? Right? What can I say? Indian Idol's channel, World War II. 3 videos this week. Operation Overlord confirmed at Tehran. World War II, December 3rd, 1943. Excuse me. Is the Luftwaffe defeated in 1943? World War II documentary special. 1943, eh? That early? Also, V1, Hitler's deluded revenge plan. War against humanity. Well, deluded. Yeah, he was deluded, but, man, that put quite a bit of hurt on Britain especially. Dave of the Centurions Review has 4 videos this week. The Forever War First Look. What a great cover. Looks like Ultraman. Also, Avalon Hill Monsters Menace America Review. Really? And Wargame Chat with Len, number 62. Wargamers who have passed on. Life. And Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual by Gary Gygax. Basically, the papa of Dungeons and Dragons. If you don't know it, Google Gary Gygax. The vampire that is Mark Felton of Mark Felton Productions. The Germans that fought the Japanese. A forgotten 1940 battle. You know, I never knew that. I'm gonna have to watch it. Also, World War II German planes in Japanese service. Yeah, I know. That I knew. Huh? A bit of nepotism here. Come on, give me a break. It's my channel. I could do something a little bit nepotty. Huh? Like that, nepotty. On the Fokker Circus Pipe News, I'm reviewing Watch City Cigars tobacco called Old Dominion. The 25th anniversary flake. Alright. My favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval, has beaten me to the punch. Just like a Frenchman. You know what I'm saying? The Canadians were never a world power, but the Frenchies were. I gotta take it as it is. He interviews Matt Culkin from Sekigahara to Charioteer, a decade of historical gaming designing. So there you go. He's got Matt Culkins before I have. I told GMT I'm gonna get Matt Culkins. What does he do? Doesn't even tell me. Rips the rug from under my feet. Also, Fire in the Lake, Fall of Saigon, Teach and Play with Liz Davidson. This guy, he's becoming huge. He's got 4,200 Ks of subs. I only have 2510. I have to add the 10. Because, you know, please subscribe to this bloody channel so I can beat everybody else. And, you know, bragging rights, for God's sake, man. Mo of Mo's Game Table, 2 videos. Forgotten Legion Designer Signature Edition from Compass Games. This is a preview, and War Diary issue number 21, a digital preview. World War II Solitary Board Game channel has 8 videos. I'm gonna tell you that one of them is from Lone Sherman Mike Lambo's game. This is mission number 5, Destroy the Truck. There are 2 videos on B-17 Queen of the Skies, episode 13 and 14. 2 videos out on Patton's Best. I like Patton's Best. Thanks, Patton. It's the best. 2 videos out, and that's episode 30 and 31. This is a playthrough. Also, he's unboxing Lazarus Ridge, an unboxing. DVG is supposed to be sending me this. I can't wait, because David Thompson is the handsomest wargamer killer on the planet. Plus, a 1-page World War II tank War Ardennes preview. Oh yeah, that was a book. Yeah. I think it's on eBay. Check it out. Plus B-17 Queen of the Skies episode 15 playthrough. So I should say 3 B-17 Queen of the Skies videos.
Black J.
The Blue Tweezer has one, or Tweezers, has one video out this week. Been hanging around with ID Jester, I think, all the time. Edge Hill 4, Musket and Pike Dual Pack by GMT. This is a live stream playthrough number 3 with Cole. I'm thinking it's Cole Worley, but I don't know because there's dots after that. The Tabletop's Edge. Man, like I said, it's been a long time since this guy's been around. Combined World in Flames CE slash DOD 3. Campaign playthrough number 7, January to February 1937. Talking about living in the past. On Gamer's Closet. What an interesting cover. And it is Secret Hitler. So he's unboxing Secret Hitler. It's a 6-minute video. And I shall be checking this out. Especially with that Mauser. I've always liked that Mauser. But anyways. Take it easy, relax. Watch a cult cinema classic. Look, Navy Secrets with Fay Ray. Fay Ray. She was the lady that King Kong held in her hand. That was Fay Ray. She's doing a Navy thing. Come on. And then Jesse James, Woman. Huh? Lifesaver Dale Carter. Huh? And Strangers of the Evening with Zazu Pitts. And Death in the Air. Come on, these are like war movies, man. And Captain Scarlet Adventure. Huh? And The Devil's Partner. Come on, man. The Devil's Partner, man. He's a centaur. And Wild Weed. 1949 Wild Weed. Man, we're in the 2020s, 2022 something, and now weed is legal here in Canada. What can I tell you, huh? And on My Worst Enemy, one video out, he's slacking off. The Battle of Midway, 1942, Part 1. This is a game by the TPS. Yeah, where you can buy 20 of the most heavy battles in history that changed history as a box set, which is quite interesting. And we have, for our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax, Barbarians at the Gate. This is a Compass Games game, and he's with a fellow Spaniard. And you know what? I want to go to Spain because I want to have the jamon. Okay? Lock and Load Publishing has 3 videos this week. Glory and Empire Basic Training 5, Fire Combat. Also the same title, another video, Training number 6, Assaults. Ditto, or Ibid. And it's Training number 7, Charges. All this from Lock and Load Publishing about Glory and Empires, the basic training. Hexes and Soldiers has one video talking about slacking off. Story time, Blundering to Glory. Napoleonic book recommendation. Bo, as my mom would say. The ASL Scenario Archives, everything ASL. We have Desert Island Scenarios with Jim Bishop. Also, IR79, so that must be something ASL-y. And it says Frivol Gompani Benkert, alright, and TTT-8 MG Nests, or Machine Gun Nests, right?
Even the best set of rules may not be the easiest to understand. For the classic Avalon Hill solitaire game Raid on St. Nazaire, fully understanding the proper sequence may require a bit of help. Based on the article A Travel Guide to St. Nazaire by Bob Proctor and published in the General Volume number 24, Issue number 4, this week's video takes you step by step in learning how to play your first game of Raid of St. Nazaire. We cover the basic setup and turn sequence, with the major steps being listed in the proper order. For those who have this game, you can follow along with the rules so you can better understand how to play it. For those who have obtained this out-of-print classic, the video is designed to help you play your first game properly. Your goal is to take on the German soldiers that are guarding this valuable port in the right way, and lead your British commandos to victory in Raid on Saint Nazaire. Check out other videos about this game and many others on Seek Out and Play, and I'll see you next Wednesday.
And if you're wondering what's up with my hair, you know what I'm saying? Look, can you do that? Well, my girlfriend doesn't want to cut my hair anymore, or my wife doesn't want to cut my hair anymore, so I'm on strike. So I'm gonna look as ugly as I can possibly. Here, one half. How's that? Eh? God's sake. Enrico Viglino, you got nothing on me. Ben Harsh of Harsh Rules. Rules Breakdown, Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit, number 1, part 3. We were talking about that on everything you wanted to know about war games, but we're afraid to ask. This week we had Carl Kreider on of the War Game Boot Camp, which is really cool. I like Carl, my pipe buddy. The Nerd Workshop has one video out, and it's Victory in the Pacific by Avalon Hill. This is a playthrough turn number 8. 8. Hachi. Combat board games, my 5 favorite State of Siege games from Victory Point Games. This is Cruel Necessity that we're looking at. This is the English Wars, 1640 to 1653. I liked those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? STUKAJOE, one of his first videos I watched and I really got into it was the State of Siege with the Zulu Wars. Zulus on the Rampart by Joseph Miranda. Published by Victory Point Games, which is no longer. If you can get it, get it. It's a fun game. It's not worth $100, but it's a fun game. Charles Latour, look at that face. 8 videos. Next bookcase with games. 3 shelves. Desert. Napoleonic and Fred the Great. Yes, garage is a mess. Need to clean up my auxiliary man's corner. For model building. And then he does the Midway, the Mighty Endeavor, start turn 6. Soviets have come to play. I have the Mighty Endeavor, the MMP game. Plus mail call, 2 backup game copies, 50 move mag, Ogre / GEV set, Black Ogre tank. He's into Ogre. Also continues with the Mighty Endeavor for 3 other videos, and then on to Paris Compass Games, going on to table number 2 on Charles Latour's channel. Tank Zones, 3 videos. Best Gift for Gamers 2022. This is video, eh? Also, Armored Warfare Tank Review and Setup Guide, VN17. Looks rusky to me. And Best Board Game Gift Ideas 2022. Okay. Hexed Encountered. 4 videos. Flashpoint Campaign, Southern Storm, Intermediate Tutorial Walkthrough. Another video is the Advanced Tutorial Walkthrough. Then he does a first look at Stout Hearts from Tiny Battle Publishing. I think this is their new World War I game. And again, a first look at Skyhawk Rolling Thunder, 1966 from Legion War Games. On LBW Strategy Gaming, Civil War Brigade Series Battle of 7 Pines, number 1, After Action Report. I'm always interested in the American Civil War. I don't know, there's something cool about it. Maybe it's the Rick Barber maps that got me into it. I don't know, but I'm into it. On Storm of Steel Wargaming, 2 Fat Lardies, Blitzkrieg 1940 Handbook Review, and Bench Report Hobby Update. Also, another video called Black Sheep Miniatures 28mm Cowboy Range Review. Hey, that's pretty cool. And the Battle of Dembiguina Pass number, or Dembiguina Pass, November 1935. The Men Who Would Be King, or The Men Who Would Be Kings. I learn something all the time. Come on. Yolanda makes sepe, pasta with duck tomato sauce from Abruzzo. You think you're gonna have best pasta? Like, you think you've eaten pasta that's stellar? I went to this restaurant that was stellar. You got nothing on these grannies. These grannies, of which my mother was one, and my mother's mother, my grandmother, look, that's pasta. Watch Pasta Grannies. Alright? On War Stories, 2 videos, The Deadly Submarine Battle of the Cold War, and the storied history of the American Air Force. Love that. I think that's a Sabre, that plane. Those are the planes I used to see when I was younger. I used to watch Ultraman, these Japanese cartoon, not cartoon, but men dressed up in Godzilla things. And there was Ultraman, and there was always these sabers flying around, and I loved it. I loved it. I swear to God, I did. George Chiotis, Ticanes George, Advanced Squad Leader Tips and Tactics, stacking 202 in room 222 on George Chiotis, everything ASL. Relax, watch this movie. I had a great time. Cheesy, fantastic. Relax. Take it easy. Life is for living, so live. Invaders from Mars, 1986. The Dusted Game Shelf has 4 videos out unboxing Pioneers. Also, Armada Orcs are a load of bilge water. That's disgusting. Also, Battletech Companions, or Campaigns I should say, how detailed are yours? And he's unboxing Field Commander Alexander from DVG. Yeah. U-Boater 658 has 4 videos out, one of them being Sea Power and the Sea Power and the State, Pacific T2 Soviet Initial Attack, GEEK, and Avalon Digital War and Peace Early Beta Intro. Avalon Digital War and Peace Early Beta Intro. So Avalon Digital War and Peace Early Beta Intro. You see, now it makes sense. Also unboxing ATO's La Bataille de Vauchamp 2013 Annual Study. That's right, it's not Vauchamps or Vauchamps, it's Vauchamp. Everybody say it with me. Vauchamp. TBT. Tiny Battle Publishing. Stout Hearts Overview, Setup, and Turn 1 of, obviously, Stout Hearts. Zilla Blitz. If he's not running a truck game, he's giving us a War game shelf tour, war gaming overview, historical games, board games. Hey, watch it. Hey, it's 22 minutes of fun. Also, Texas State Trivia, American Truck Simulator Career. See what I'm saying? And SGS Pacific D-Day, Tinian Island, World War II, US, Japan. This is a PC war game, episode 3. And he goes to Desert Fox, downloadable content, Tobruk. Unity of Command 2, this is a PC war game strategy guide. Or strategy games, I should say, not guide. Juste Garde, Fire and Stone, The Siege of Vienna, 1683, Final Turn, Final Assault. On Juste Garde. It's not just guard, Juste Garde. Everybody say it with me. Juste Garde. On the Sci-Fi Central movie series documentaries, you can watch stuff like The Final Level, Escaping Rancala. Who doesn't want to watch that? And Meteor Moon. Who doesn't want to watch Meteor Moon? Come on. Fun. Life is for living, people. Dave's Gaming Cave, 4 videos, and Dave does 3 videos of Skies Above Britain Chapter 1, Patrol 4, 5, and 6. I've got the game, I'm gonna get into it, and I'm gonna have a great time. Once my smoking room is done, I'm gonna sit down, I'm not gonna have a radio, well, I'm gonna have a radio, sure I'm gonna have a radio, But I don't want to have any video. No video. Sure, I'm going to have a video. I'm going to have my iPad. But I want to have a table with my game. So I don't listen to the radio. But like I said, I'm going to have a radio. And I'm not going to watch any videos. Bah, I got my iPad. Also, Spruant's leader, North Atlantic Sea Lane's first target is his last video. Who are we talking about? Dave's Gaming Cave. What do we got here? We got my consigliere, KilRoyWasHere, who's got no time, none, to give us a video. Not just me, us. Some putting more weight on his shoulders. That's right, Bobby. You gotta love me. War Chest Siege Expansion, the Alderac. This is an unboxing of Dave Thompson's, the handsome Dave Thompson's award-winning game. And Coffee with Kilroy, Quest for the Brave, another Mike Lambo game. What's the matter? Mike Lambo, what are you sending him all these games? Eh? Or is he buying these games? Yeah, a cheap guy. Also, Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday, Space Infantry Federation by Lock and Load. I have it. I used to play the old Lock and Load Space Infantry, not Space Federation. Did I say Space Space Infantry, yeah, Federation. But it wasn't a Federation, it was just Space Infantry. I had a lot of fun. Now it's humongous. Humongous. Check out the Lock and Load website. Go check out Space Infantry, and you're gonna flip out what they did with the small game humongoid. Okay. Crusader, the Thy Will Be Done, Divine Intervention, TMG and Unboxing. TMG. The Mini Gook. And The Landing, Gallipoli 1915 by Catastrophe Games and Unboxing. Love that art. And Nubia, Egypt's Black Hares or Heirs, White Dog Games. This is an unboxing. And Operation Praying Mantis, April 18th, 1988 by High Flying Dice Games. This is a Paul Rohrbaugh game, I'm sure. An unbagging and a bonus unbagging, plus a rain of missiles by High Flying Dice. You want some cheap war games? Fun war games? Check out High Flying Dice. Paul Rohrbaugh, nice guy, great games. Hey, that's what it is. That great channel that is History Hustle, Hitler's plans for the Netherlands in World War II. Yeah, he had plans. Yes, he did. And respect. Jim Ozarski, 4 videos. The Battle of Quatre Bras, Part 2 for Valor and Fortitude. Also, the Battle of Dresden for Command and Colors, Napoleonics. The Battle of Sultanovka, Part 3 for Shackles 2. And 4, Chain of Command, the Outskirts of Colville 2. Colville, not Colville. Colville. You see what I'm saying?
Howdy folks, hello to everyone on Dan Pincaldi's No Enemies here. It's Meandering Mike doing my weekly channel update. I have 5 videos this week. There are 3 unboxings. There's a game playthrough and rule review, and there's a giveaway. So the 3 unboxings. We did Fort Jefferson Attack game from the Historical Game Company. That's set in 1780. The Chickasaw Indians, along with the help of some British, attack the colonial fort at Fort Jefferson. Check that out. I also did an unboxing of all the sales goodies that came from HOLLANDSPIELE, the holiday sale. There's 10 items in there. I'm not going to list them all. I only broke the shrink on one of them. It was the Siege of Mantua, a Napoleonic block game with really big blocks. And the nice thing is, no stickers. It's printed or painted right on the block. So if you like block games, but you hate the sticker, check that one out. That's worth looking at. The last unboxing we did is the GMT sale items that I got. Took them 3 weeks to finally ship it. It only took 3 days to arrive once they shipped it. So 4 items in there. I'm not going to list them all. The one that I opened, broke the shrink on, was Welcome to Centerville. This is designed by Chad Jensen. Now, most of you guys, if you've heard of Chad Jensen, know that he did Combat Commander and the Fighting Formation series. He'd also done other strategy, tabletop type board games like Dominant Species Marine, Apocalypse Road, and Welcome to Centerville, which is a city planning game for 2 to 4 players where you attempt to increase your wealth and prestige competing with other players to see who's the best city planner and can help grow the city the most. Also started working on GMT's Genesis playthrough and rules review, doing Scenario 7, that's the Hittites versus the Mitanni, comparing the standard rules to the introductory scenario rules, and the actual play will start this week. And finally, I did the game giveaway celebrating my channel reaching 200 subscribers. Gave away 2 games. Much thanks to everyone who's joined the channel and support what I'm doing, and a special shout out to ARDWULF for on his counterclipping stream on Monday. He encouraged people to join, and we got over the top and exceeded that. So I gave away those 2 games, Love's Puzzles 1 and Charles Latour 1. So there will be this coming week another giveaway announced. It's a Christmas one. There will be 3 games in there, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have your notifications on, and give some thought about what you do to get into the Christmas spirit. So that's upcoming. So now it's all back to Dan Pancaldi and you guys watching No Enemies Here. Take care and ciao.
Wise Guy History has 3 videos out for Victory, Final Patrol of Chapter 1, Skies Above Britain. I'm gonna get into it. Also, thinking about a world at war. Is it worth the effort? This is GMT's 3rd printing, 2018, of A World at War. Massive game, massive, Ask Artie. And The Dark Valley, a game by Ted Racer. Setup and planning GMT games, published by GMT, that is. On the Tank Museum, we have 2 videos out. Panzerschreck Anti-Tank Chats, number 7. And top 5 tanks. Drachenfell, or Drachenfell, the Tank Museum. Look, I'm trying, love languages, and sometimes I fail totally. Look, you gotta check this guy out. This guy's a Vietnam vet. He's probably got the biggest gun. He's the biggest armed man in the world. Okay? Dragon Man. Ideas for holiday ideas and shipping deadlines. For God's sakes, man. If I lived in the States, I'd be spending all my money on guns. Why? Just to have them. I can't believe it. Dragon Man. The man who goes by the name of Jeff has 4 videos out. Railroad Corporation playthrough, the Chicago saved. Also Heat, Pedal to the Metal, Basic Rules playthrough. Looks like a Milborn's thing, but it's not. Also Ixion playthrough, ISS Vanguard, the video game, and another playthrough of the Ixion thing. Thanks for all the fish. That's a what's his face there? Everything you wanted to know about. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. The guy who wrote the books there, the sci-fi books. Thanks for all the fish. What can I tell you? Can't remember right now. ADD moment. Tony of Tony's Board Life, one video out, and it's the Battle of Rhode Island and Newport, an unboxing. This is a GMT game. I think this is an older game. Mark me close. That's right. I knew it. Dad versus son. This guy's crazy, man. He's going on with combat. Dad's delinquents. They star in What Did We Do to Deserve This? I love that. He's starting at mission 88, going to, mission 88 3.07 to mission 88 3.14. He's really into it, and we're talking videos of approximately 45 minutes each, which should be very interesting on Dad versus Son. ID Jester, 2 videos this week. It's a matter of Kurt. Come on, the War Room. It's a special 3rd anniversary show with giveaways, and where's Tony? And all I see is the fuzzy, what's his face? Rough Swordsman, Wargamer. He's all fuzzy and he's cute. Look at him. A lovely, lovely guy. And Age of Gladiators, PC game strategy, business management sim. What? What's he talking about? Kurt, for God's sake, man. You know, I want to help you. The Oaken Night, the PBS Voice of War Gaming, has one video out, and it's Worthington Publishing's Soviet Dawn Russian Civil War game review. Rough Swordsman Wargamer, talking about rough, fuzzy, and lovely. They're Halls of Hegra from Tompet Games. This is a playthrough part 1, and in his segment, Open the Box, Lock and Load Publishing's Point Blank. V is for Victory, a game by Sean Drullinger. Clark Commando, 1983. This is, I forget his name, but that's the guy's channel. Clash of Arms, La Bataille Ligny, 2nd edition, Scenario 1, Part 1, and Clash of Arms, 2nd edition, Scenario 1, 3 p.m. turn. And this is, I forget his name. He's a grognard. Trust me. Little Wars TV has one video. Hastings, 1066 pocket-sized Hastings war game. Something about Hastings, eh? Change the world. Liz Davidson, Beyond Solitaire. Podcast 100. Thoughts on the past, present, and future of historical gaming. The future of historical gaming. It's funny because it's an oxymoron. It's a contradiction. The future of historical war games. Think about that. But if you're esoteric and you're thinking about existentialism, we are living the present, past, and future at the moment right now. Why? Ask Einstein. Jan Heinemann Benevolence Players 3 Thor videos. Planung und erste Befehl. Or Befehl. Sorry, Jan. And Findlich Spanner. Also Tiefer Vorstoß im Süden. And Nachschießen der Panzerkraft. Regulars forward. He is doing Flashpoint Southern Storm Flashpoint campaigns, and I've just massacred the German language. I want to learn German. The way I'm going, it's not happening. Shut up and sit down. I'm not telling you to do this. This is the channel. Shut up and sit down. The greatest World War II board game ever. David Thompson's Undaunted Stalingrad. This is what the channel of 382,000 subscribers, one of the main anchor people, is saying about this game. Now, David must be flipping out. It is what it is. If this guy has the majority and he says it's the greatest war game or the greatest World War II board game ever, who am I to contradict him but give kudos to David Thompson? Congratulations, David, you deserve it. Plus, you're a beautiful person because you're pretty. Wardy Road plays World War II. 2 videos out. A victory awaits MMP. The Smolensk scenario turns 1 to 3. And Stalingrad Pocket 2. SCS McMurray plays turns 1 and 2. All this on Wardy Road. The Professor Riccardo Mazzini, 4 videos. While he's being extremely busy, he gives us 4 videos. Not like Bobby of Kilroy, but anyways. Eagles of the Empire, 1 die 3 introduction, if I'm correct. And he does 3 videos of this. So there is the introduction, on the table, and conclusion, all in Italian, and then he gives us the English version of Eagles of Empire. The guy's a scholar. You understand? A scholar. Mauro Faina, talking about scholars, does 4 episodes of Il Giannizzero Nero, and he talks about Stalingrad Pocket. Yeah, and a story of War and Warriors and Cataphract. The Battle of Tajinea, or Tajinea, or Tania. Hey, look, you try it. You know what I'm saying? And what do we have next? We have the Discriminating Gamer. Cody has 3 videos out. Wormholes, Military Bunker Board Games Hypothetical with Special Guest, and Cody's Top 10 Board Games with Deck Building from December 2022. We also have Calandale, who has 1 video this week and Talking Points rant. Calandale, famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino. The chief of bonding with board games and RPGs has 2 videos out. Blade Runner, the RPG episode. Number 1, Freefall Solo. Alright, man, Blade Runner RPG. That's cool. And he's got another Blade Runner episode number 2, Shinjuku Alley. Shinjuku. Is that the way it's spelled? Yeah, that's the way it's spelled. Shinjuku Alley. Solo Blade Runner detecting on bonding with board games and RPG. Gigi of the Geek Gamers has How Much Story is Too Much Story in Lands of Galzier. Galzier. That's right. She's RPG. And she's got 15,000 subs. Something's going well. Please subscribe to this channel. Help the sub situation in my world. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 3 videos out. They're doing a solo after action report of the African campaign DSC from Compass Games and unboxing Undaunted Stalingrad from Osprey Games. Remember, the best war game in the world and history from Shut Up and Sit Down. And review D-Day at Saipan from Decision Games. All this on the Player's Aid. Gilbert Collins has 8 videos out, and this is Revolution Road by John Paniski and published by Compass Games. Also, War for America, tutorial parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is the finale, at the Grognard in Paisan. That is Gilbert Collins, a Canadian. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 3 videos. V Commandos, VSSAS Rogue Regiment. You know what? I've got V Commandos and I've ordered it from Kickstarter. That's about a year and a half ago. I'm going to have to call them Triton Noir. And that is, I forget his name, but a Frenchman guy. And I'm going to give him some words. Also, give us victories from, I don't know, but it's on the GIMPY Gamer. And Flashpoint Campaign Southern Storm Basic Tutorial Part 2.
Hello everyone, this is Michel Leviathan-Sorbet from the Polish YouTube channel Wojennik TV. As always, here is my very quick roundup of the content published on Wojennik TV during the last 7 days. Last Sunday I released yet another top 3 video in which I have spoken about my top 3 games of the previous month. And on this list, topping that list was a game called Tomb for an Empire, a game released by Bellica 3rd Generation, a game which covers the Peninsular War from the Napoleonic Wars. An extremely interesting, at the same time complex game, which enables us to recreate both the whole war, both the whole Peninsular War, every campaign and each single battle, as well as it enables us to play small-scale scenarios, for instance, enabling us to recreate some of the engagements of the Peninsular War, such as, for instance, the Battle of Bailén or maybe the Battle of Victoria. A game in which we will take control of the French or the Spanish and British Portuguese forces, trying to take control of different parts of Spain, trying to hunt down our enemies and to bring an end to the Peninsular War. An extremely entertaining, it's extremely complex game, which I strongly recommend you try if you like this specific part of the Napoleonic Wars. The second wargaming video which I released during the last 7 days was the review of Race to Moscow. Race to Moscow is a sequel of Race to the Rhine, released by Phalanx, and this is a game which this time transports us to the Eastern Front and to Operation Barbarossa. 1 to 3 players will take control of German army groups, trying to seize their strategical objectives: Leningrad on the north, Moscow in the center, or Rostov in the south. This is a wargame in which the most important element will be logistics. We will be trying to transport resources such as fuel, munitions, and food to our armies, which will be sent east in order to seize different objectives. The player who manages to take control of the strategical objective will be the victor. So those were the 2 wargaming related videos that I released during the last 7 days on Wojennik TV. As always, I wish you an excellent weekend, have a great gaming, and see you next time.
Another week, another show. Seriously, that's unbelievable. 28th episode of the 5th year. Really? Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please subscribe. Let's get the subscriber count up. What am I doing with only 2,500 subscribers? I know more people watch us. Press the goddamn button. Come on, for God's sakes. When am I gonna have a Kickstarter for subscribers? For God's sakes. You know, I'm joking. But not really. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And please, if you can donate to this channel, it helps me out. Gives me a great incentive to keep going, that's for sure. And like the channel. And I'd really like to thank to all my contributors, Seek Out and Play, Meandering Mike, Wojennik, Centurion's Review, KilRoyWasHere, Riccardo Mazzini. God, am I missing somebody? I don't know, but these hardcore, some of these guys have been around for a long time. And look, Riccardo, in Italy, he's got a job. And you wouldn't believe what job he's got. And KilRoy, he's got a job. And you wouldn't believe what job he's got. I don't know, Meandering Mike, I don't know. Seek Out and Play, I don't know. Wojennik, I don't know. Centurion's Review, the guy looks like a salesman. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's got a life, and everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. And for them to give their time to my channel, our channel, which I want it to be our channel, is really humbling. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. You're giving me your time. That's all you have in life is time. And you're giving me some of it. Thank you very much. Going back to Einstein's theory of relativity, energy equals mass over something squared, mass c squared. That equation is what that equation did, oh my God, is to say change the world is such a understatement. He basically, Albert Einstein, told us what time, matter, and space is. I mean, think about that. Think about that. Time, matter, and space, which basically am I going to say it's the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. They're three different things, but encompass everything that is. In terms of physics, I'm probably wrong. But anyways, from what I can understand, the little of what I can understand, because I'm not a physicist. I don't even claim to understand what the word physics means. But E equals mc squared. Seriously? When did he discover? When did he theorize this? In 1911? 1920? Igor Stravinsky did The Rite of Spring in 1911. Seriously? Okay, people. With that, have a great weekend. And we're Stardust.